Hey everyone, it's Miss Lopez. In this video, I'm going to go over the activity on graphing a reaction rate. Let's get started. You're given a graph of showing the change in free energy throughout the progress of a reaction. And what you're asked to do is to identify the letters that represent particular processes that are going on. Number 1 states which letter represents the energy state of the reactants in the reaction that is not enzyme catalyzed. Now, another word for reactants is our substrates. And so it's asking what letter is the substrate or the reactants for this reaction that is not enzyme catalyzed. That would be A. The next question asks which letter represents the energy state of the reactants in the enzyme catalyzed reaction. This is a trick question because your answer is still going to be A. Remember that enzymes do not change the amount of free energy that is available in your reactants or your substrates. Number 3 asks which letter represents the energy state of the products in the reaction that is not enzyme catalyzed. That is going to be E. Number 4, which letter represents the energy state of the products in the enzyme catalyzed reaction? Again, that's a trick question. They're asking you for the products of this reaction, and your enzyme will not change the amount of energy that is available in the products. Number 5, which letter represents the activation of the energy that is not enzyme catalyzed? That is going to be C. So the activation energy of this reaction is this hump right here. And so if it's not enzyme catalyzed, it will be the higher of the two. Number 6, which letter represents the activation energy of the enzyme catalyzed reaction? Now we're going to see a difference. This is not a trick question. This is what we're looking for. This dotted line right here represents the energy of an enzyme catalyzed reaction. We still have the same amount of energy in the reactants or your substrates. You still have the same amount of energy in the product. It's just that activation energy that has changed, so that's going to be B. Number 7, which letter represents the net energy change of the reaction that is not enzyme catalyzed? That is going to be D. This is your change in free energy. This is the energy that was available in the substrates or the reactants. This is the energy that's available in the product. So this is your change in free energy. And then number 8, which letter represents the net energy change of the enzyme catalyzed reaction? Our net energy change between the substrate or your reactants and the products does not get affected by enzymes. So it will also be D. Last 2 questions. Is this an exergonic or endorgonic reaction? The answer is, this is an exergonic reaction. How do we know it's an exergonic reaction? Because the amount of energy that's available in the substrates, in your reactants, is higher than the amount of energy that's left over at the products. In that case, what we're seeing is a negative change in energy. And that negative delta G, that negative change in free energy, is an exergonic reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.